What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Emily, and I am back again with another one. So if you're new here, you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe for a vibe. You already know. Get locked in with me. Today is Thursday, May 1st. OMG. Let me tell y'all something. If you ain't start 2025 off the way that you wanted to, let me tell you something. It's never too late. It's never too late to be what you could have been, friends. So I'm here to tell you today, like, all opportunities still exist. You still have time to, make all those things that you wrote down on your vision board and bring them to life. You still got time. We ain't at the end of the year yet, so you still got time to make these things happen. But I'm here to just give you some reassurance because I know there's somebody out there who could use it, who needs it, and you may not have nobody to like uplift your spirit in doing so. But I was literally watching a video earlier today, and the young man was saying how, the world deserves your light. The world deserves to see you in the limelight. The world deserves to see, the big you, the big, bold, and confident self that you are. The world deserves that. And it's like you keep limiting yourself, you keep dimming your light, you keep trying to fit in rooms that you're supposed to outgrow. Or, I wouldn't say bigger than a room, but your energy and your aura is just kind of too big for that space. You're taking up space, so it's time to elevate. It's time to elevate. So I'm just here to tell you, this young man was just basically saying that there's too many people playing it small and too many people worried about what everybody else thinks, opinions, what their family thinks, friends think, spouse thinks. Let me tell you, it don't matter what nobody think but you. Your own core beliefs about you is what's the most important thing that I can ever say that can be at the forefront of your life. Because why? When you chasing anything that is normal from what society feels like you should be doing, you're gonna have so much lip about it. It doesn't matter who it's coming from. It's always gonna be somebody that doesn't have the courage or the confidence to do the things that you're gonna do. And I feel like I've experienced this before, where when I got into my journey of showing up online, and I used to have people like make some crazy weird comments, and I had to think to myself, like, I know what this is. You know what I'm saying? You're not confident to be in the space that I'm in, so you're going to make these jokes or you're going to say these things to try to knock me off my position. But no, I ain't getting tricked out my seat. I ain't doing it. But you have people like that on your journey of whatever you're doing, whether you're, pursuing a new job, a career, or just taking a leap out on faith into something, somebody will come along and try to dampen your spirit and tell you, honey, write that up and go get a job, or go get a degree, or go do something along the lines of what society thinks you should be doing. And let me tell you right now, man, whatever's in your heart, whatever in your spirit, whatever that, voice tells you every single day, and it's like repetitive, and it's like you can't stop thinking it, that's the thing you need to be doing. That's the thing you need to be doing, twin. Like, I'm sorry to say, I just came and had my own epiphany, and I had my own little light moment, and I was saying to myself, like, bruh, it's been too many times and it's been too consistent that this thing, what I'm doing right now, turning on the camera, has been bugging at me, poking at me, and I've tried all different avenues. I tried avoiding, by doing other things to where I didn't have to be in front of the camera. But I just feel like this moment here in 2025, God positioned me to be in front of the camera. I was always behind the scenes, behind the camera. I'm always, the director. I'm always putting up the good ideas. But it's like God pushed me to say, it's your time to minister to other people. It's your time to share your experience with other people. And I'm trying to tell you, I fight it all the time. I fight it all the time because, I'm like, man, I be getting these looks, I be getting these feelings, but it's all because I have great energy. I'm a ball of light, and sometimes your ball of light irritate people that's dark, honey. And whether you believe it or not, it does. It does. Like, when you can authentically show up as you, that bothers people. That bothers people because, in a sense, they can't do what you do. So it's like, bruh, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So I was behind the scenes for a long time, and doing behind the scenes things, editing videos, putting out videos, doing all sorts of things for different people. But I guess God just said, baby girl, you ain't meant for that. I want you in the forefront now. I want you to flourish. I want you to be seen. I want you to be seen. I want you to be heard. And I said, God, I hear you, because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I want to just give y'all an example about like how you can be doing this thing that I'm doing right here, and you feel like, oh my gosh, like I got this going on, I got that going on, I need to take care of this, I need to take care of that. But this thing right here, what you're doing, whether it's, like I say, a career, a dream, a passion, a business, listen, sometimes you would get to the point of a breaking point where it's like, man, this ain't cutting out the way that I planned it to cut out. And then it's like, that's the moment where you need to go the hardest and you need to push the throttle. You don't need to come off the gas, because you come off the gas, you on your ass. But I'm telling you, that's the moment that you need to go harder, because at the moment where you feel like giving up, that's when everything unfolds in divine timing. And then you sitting back thinking to yourself, now had I quit, life wouldn't be this lit. Oh, I know I said a word. Had I quit, life wouldn't be this lit. See, if y'all feel that, man, I need y'all to put lit in the comments. I need y'all to put lit in the comments, because I just said a word for y'all low key. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really, hitting on that, because it's like people will give up right before success is right around the corner. I can't tell you how many times that I've learned in entrepreneurship is like, when the tough gets tough, that means some good stuff about to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I have to push past that resistance. I have to push through. That's just like when you lifting weights in the gym, you doing your reps. And then you get to that 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th rep, and you're struggling, but you got to get that last rep in, nephew. That's how you going to build that muscle memory. That muscle, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, that's exactly how it feels. It's like when you could be doing a sprint, right? You got one more mile to go. That's exactly how it feels when you finna go on the other side of that being that breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? You got to get through that last lap, and you right there at the finish line. So I'm telling y'all not to give up, because I just feel like it's not the time. It's not the time. And life will make you feel like, should I give this up? Because this ain't nothing but a dream. This ain't nothing. No, you got to see that dream through. You got to go higher and higher, like past what you thought it could be. You got to ask for more. You can't be down here humble beginnings. You can't ask God for something to be humble about it. No, say it with your chest. Ask God for what you want. Say what you want and set intentions behind what you want and move forward. So I just feel like, man, I'm so hyped right now, because I have a great best friend, a great cousin in my corner, hilarious, y'all. And it's like every day, she throws something at me where it's like, don't give up, you know what I'm saying? Keep going, because you could be the next big thing. Like, you're already there, you know what I'm saying? But that time is coming. And I just want to like stress y'all, get around people who going to support you, that's going to pour into you. They're not going to drain you. They're going to fill you up with life, because when you're going after your dreams, that's what you need. You need to be confident and bold about yourself, but you need people that's going to fill you up with life. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that if you're still here with me, like this video, and go hit the subscribe and the notification bell to stay locked in with me. You feel me? But if you still here at this journey, at the end of this, towards this part of the video, god dang, you know what I'm saying? It was meant for you. It was meant for you to lock in on this video and just take heed to what I'm saying. I'm telling you, God could do, exceedingly abundantly all that you ask for, and I know it because I've been experiencing this since I was a child, and even at my age right now, I know that God is still working on things, even when I can't see, even when my eyes don't have the eyes to see, the heart to feel. Like, I know that God is with me on this journey. So I hope and I pray that more people get to live the lives that they want, get to experience the things that they want, and ultimately just do what you love. Do what you love, man. I don't want to say life is short, but I'm just one of those people, like, I'm gonna live this life to the best of my ability, doing all the things that I wanted to do, because when I get to the point of where it may not be possible for me to do, God forbid, I want to be able to look back and say, man, I lived a fulfilling life. I wasn't scared to take risks. I wasn't scared to put myself out there. I wasn't scared to network. I wasn't scared to be in the limelight. And that's exactly, like I said, you got to be bold and courageous about this. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this resonated with y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate the support. And, I'm really getting into this because, like I said, it's me. Who can do it better than I can? I don't know. I'm just playing. I'm just goofing off. But y'all already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe for a vibe.
Excellence is difficult, but to be mediocre, it's no pressure.